Zanu PF bigwigs accused of rigging January provincial elections have embarked on a witch hunt to silence dissent and lower structures as infighting in the ruling party boils over following the disputed polls. But the targeted members are hitting back at the party bigwigs, threatening to expose a choreographed plan to seize the structures and topple President Emmerson Mnangagwa at the December elective Congress in favor of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. In provinces such as Bulawayo, Matabeleland North, Manicaland, and Mashonaland East and Mashonaland Central, there are rumblings of anger following the disputed polls, with disgruntled members warning that Mnangagwa will be the biggest loser if he fails to step in. The 5 million votes that the president wants here in Matabeleland North, he won't get anything because of the provincial coordinator. He is killing the party, said a Zanu PF district official in an audio obtained by The Standard. We have done door-to-door campaigns recruiting people, but at the end you have those people removed from the register. The president is not aware that these people and top party officials in the province are removing people from the register to put their people to make it easy to remove him. In Binga, party members have expressed the desire to pass a vote of no confidence against provincial chairperson Richard Moyo on allegations that his team was involved in massive rigging in the polls. Moyo is accused of working with Zanu PF Secretary for Administration Albert Mpofu to undermine the wishes of the people. The provincial affairs minister defeated Believe Golncube in the provincial polls. Ncube is said to be a loyalist of Mnangagwa, and his supporters say the provincial elections were rigged as part of the alleged plot against the Zanu PF leader. In Bulawayo, Chairperson Jabulani Sabanda is also under fire on charges of promoting factionalism since he was elected into the post weeks ago. In 2019, Sabanda, a former war veterans leader, was barred from contesting the Bulawayo chairperson's post following opposition from some officials in the province who said he was not in their structures. In Manicaland, provincial chairperson Mike Madiro is allegedly going for the kill in his witch hunt against perceived rivals, including his main challenger Albert Nyakuedzwa in the provincial polls. Nyakuedzwa, a Makoni District Coordinating Committee (DCC) chairperson, has now been summoned to appear before a disciplinary committee tomorrow charged with fueling factionalism among other charges. On January 29, Nyakuedzwa was slapped with prohibition orders alongside his suspected allies in the DCC. The letter was signed by the secretary of the Zanu PF Provincial Disciplinary Committee Ms. Mugadza. Nyakuedzwa lost narrowly to Madiro, but he has accused the latter of vote rigging. Other party members who will appear before the disciplinary hearing are Philip Gayo from Buhera North and Ganidzis Mudekini from Buhera South. Mudekini is accused of forming parallel structures in Buhera South, while Gayo is accused of challenging William Mutamba. Sources in Zanu PF told The Standard yesterday that Nyakuedzwa would be stripped of his powers as DCC chairperson, which will relegate him to an ordinary card-carrying member. Madiro is going for the kill. He is aware that if he silences Nyakuedzwa it will be a chilling warning to other perceived rivals in the province, said the source. Another source said there is an attempt to throw Nyakuedzwa into the political dustbin. Madiro is said to be grooming his loyalist Tawanda Mukadza, whom he appointed as his deputy. Mukadza is the former Manicaland youth leader. Another source added that Madiro's attempts to silence critics will backfire against him. Remember, Nyakuedzwa had good votes. He was defeated with few votes, so Madiro should lead a healing process instead of what he is doing. It will be difficult to reach the 5 million votes, he added. Maduro confirmed that the province has moved in to stop dissent, which he described as gangsterism. Should I simply watch when there is indiscipline in the party? We need to act on such indiscipline. As a party we don't allow thuggerism and gangsterism, Maduro said. In Mashonaland East, provincial chairperson Daniel Garw, who is also a minister of national housing, admitted the chaos in the cell structures in some districts. We have cell registers that are in bad shape, and we need to correct that. In Muriwa district there is a red flag, Marandera also has a red flag, and part of Goramanzi has a red flag. We will correct that, Garw said during the Provincial Executive Committee meeting held in Marandera. The party held its restructuring exercise from cell to provincial level. Vicious fights that erupted during the polls were linked to the alleged factions in Zanu PF linked to Mnangagwa and Chiwenga ahead of the December Congress that will elect new leadership for the ruling party. The two Zanu PF leaders have in the past dismissed reports that they were jostling for power. Meanwhile, Zanu PF has engaged members of the apostolic sect in Marandera to mobilize support ahead of the March 26 by-election for Marandera Central constituency. A high-powered delegation visited an apostolic shrine in Marandera that is led by Lawrence Katsiru. Zanu PF boasts of support from apostolic sect members. In his welcome address, sect leader Madzibaba Ecos Chire told the gathering that Zanu PF and the apostolic sect were inseparable. Katsiru pleaded with the delegation to ensure that youths from his church benefit from government projects. The delegation included National Housing Minister and Provincial Chairperson Daniel Garw, Youth Deputy Minister and Provincial Political Commissar Tanota Machikare, Provincial Youth League Chairperson Isaac Tasakani and Zanu PF Marandera Central candidate Ignatius Mateviki. Mateviki will be contesting against CCC's candidate Caston Matuu, MDC Alliance's Witness Musavazi and independent candidate Carlos Pindire.